What's going on, guys? So today we are out here at Camper Clinic RV in Rockport, Texas, and I got my eye on this Coachmen Freedom Express Ultralight Edition. It's kind of interesting because it has a unique slide setup that's a little bit different than many travel trailers. But we're going to take a closer look at this unit. Hang tight, I'll be right back. As always, before we get too far, let's take a look at the numbers on this unit. So this is going to have a gross vehicle weight rating of 9,000 pounds. It's going to have a cargo capacity of 2,180 pounds. This is definitely something I'd put behind a 3/4 ton pickup truck at least. So coming around, we have dual propane cans, electric front tongue jack. Looking underneath, we have a rack and pinion slide. It's attached to an 8-inch I-beam. You have electronic stabilizers up front, and then you're going to have one in the back. This also has a slide system here that mounts on top of the floor. So this is traditionally what you might see in a fifth wheel up front. So interesting slide setup. You have your water connection panel right here. This rides on that wide track axle suspension setup on travel trailers. This is supposed to help eliminate porpoising, which is that weird effect when you go over bumps like this and it's transferring weight from one axle to another and then to the back of your truck. This has Castle Rock tires. I would probably upgrade those relatively quickly to like a Goodyear Endurance or something comparable. 50 amp connection, because this has either 2 ACs or it's wired for 2 ACs. Under here, this is going to be storage underneath the bedroom. Coming around to the back, this is running incandescent lighting. I would really like to see all LED lighting at this point, so that's definitely something I would suggest that they do in a future model. It's an easy enough upgrade and it's a low cost enough upgrade to do yourself, but then you're taking a part off and putting a part on when they should have just put LED lighting to start with. Underneath, you have your rear stabilization. Again, they are electronic. You have a nice walk-on roof with a ladder already installed. Coming around this way, you're going to have a storage area back here. I was actually expecting to see something else back here. I don't know what I was expecting to see. I just didn't expect to see this storage space. So that is kind of cool. And then you're going to have an outside kitchen right here. Nice thick baggage doors. Oh, that's really cool. Place for your spices, things like that. No barbecue grill out here, even though I imagine there's probably a connection for one right under here. There's a propane connection, so if you bring a gas grill with you, you can put it right there. Nice compact refrigerator. Love having the outside sink. Nice area here as well, so if it's raining or gets too hot, you have a little bit of protection from the sun. And it's on a slam latch with additional security clips right there to keep it in place. No slide on this side, but you do have a good size awning, which covers most of this side. This has the LCI solid step as well, which is the deeper top step. Up here you have a really cool storage. This is thoughtful. I haven't seen this before. Nice pass-through storage down here, but a nice little storage area above it right here. That probably would have been dead space otherwise. Water heater. This is the outside of your fridge, and then your leveling system or stabilization system. A little dog leash holder right there. Let's take a look inside of this Freedom Express 259 FKDS. It's a big deal right there. Azdel composite panels. Never gonna rot or delaminate because it's a composite panel. So coming inside, you have a nice front window right here. Nice front kitchen area. Lots of cabinetry. More cabinets up top. You have some nice pull-out drawers. That's really cool. Very, very thoughtful. It's the kind of stuff you'd typically see in like an Airstream. Gas electric refrigerator. Nice microwave. 3-burner cooktop. Very functional kitchen, especially with the cabinets up top, the drawers here, and your pantry right there. This is going to convert into a bed. Plus you have storage underneath as well. You have your seating area here, nice recliners. Looks like they have heat and massage also. Cabinetry on top, facing the TV. I really appreciate that. Plus cabinets here and more storage. And it looks like you're going to get a big closet right here. Get a huge closet right here. They probably could have modified it slightly and given you room for a washer and dryer to put in here, honestly, but there's no water connection, so that's not what it's for. That's very cool. Check out the light switch. Coming back, let's take a look at the bathroom in this unit. Very nice bathroom. Pretty good size. It has good ceiling heights in here too, so stepping up into the shower area, you could be upwards of about probably 6'5" and fit inside of this shower. Not bad at all. Nice medicine cabinet here. Storage over here for toiletries. Good size sink area. Not a lot of countertop space, but because it's cornered, you don't really have to worry about things falling off. Has a nice porcelain toilet. That's very nice. Dometic air conditioning thermostat. Coming back, that's where your fuse panels and breakers are. I'm thinking this is a king size bed. Yeah, this has a nice size king size bed in this room. Very nice size bed. Lots of room around the back. Lots of cabinets here for storage. More here. Place for your TV and a big shelf. Small little nightstands to put your phone. And I don't see a place to charge your phone. I don't see any type of power outlets here. I would have liked to see some USB connections at least so you can charge your phone next to the bed. A lot of light that comes in here. More cabinetry, more storage. Definitely have a lot of storage in this unit. I can appreciate that. As we work our way back towards the front. Very nice size interior. Interesting because as compact as this is, I wasn't expecting to really see the second slide for the master bedroom in the back. This is a very, very cool floor plan for a couple, and you could bring some kids with you because that turns into a decent size bed area. You could probably sleep 2 small children there. You could probably put a sleeping bag or something down here as well because there's plenty of that type of space in here. Overall, this is a really cool unit. And this unit's going to have an MSRP of about $40,000. Sale price on something like this is going to be significantly less, but you're going to have to give them a call because they're not actually posting the sales price on this unit on the coach itself. Anyways, guys, I sure hope you enjoyed this video. If you haven't had a chance, please take a moment, subscribe to my channel, give me a thumbs up, and we'll talk to you again very soon.